Hello world, welcome back to my channel. I am Sahil and I am creating a shopping cart system using PHP, MySQLi and Ajax, and this is the last part of the series. So in this video I am going to show you how to make a checkout process. So after adding items in cart, we will redirect to the checkout page by clicking this checkout button, and then we will ask some customer info, and then finally we will do the checkout process. So let's start. So this is our project directory shopping dash cart, and these are all the files, and this is the cart.php. so if you go below in cart.php, then you will be able to see the checkout button coding here. You can see, so actually this is a anchor tag that contains a href attribute with value checkout.php. okay, so if you go here and click on this checkout button, then you are going to this page checkout.php. okay, so this time this file is not created, that's why this is showing object is not found. So let's create this checkout.php page. okay, so come back here and just create a new file in root directory. okay, checkout.php. now first what I will do here is I will get the grand total amount from the cart table, and I will also get the items, that is the products, and I will also get the quantity of the product. okay, so for this we have to write the PHP script. so let's write PHP script to get the grand total amount and items. so here we will require this config.php file. so just write config.php file, and then let's create some variable. so for grand total I am just writing here grand underscore total, and here I'm assigning with 0 for now, and I'm going to create another variable all items, and I am assigning empty value, and I am creating items variable. actually it is a array type variable, so here I am writing array and this, and assign empty. just now I will execute a SQL query. so here I am writing SQL equal to, and here I'm just using select. now I will use a function concat because I want the product names like this. you can see product name, and in parentheses we will fetch the number quantity. okay, like this, and comma, then product name 2, and then the quantity of product 2. okay, like this. so for fetching of product and product quantity like this, we have to write the SQL statement something different. so here I will use concat, and now here in parentheses I will write product name. okay, so this is the column name from the table, and then I will concatenate this parenthesis, and then comma, then quantity, then again comma, then this close parenthesis, and now here I will write as item qty. okay, and here total price. so we are getting the product name, quantity and total price from cart table. okay, so we have to execute this query. so here I will write statement and using con prepare, just pass SQL here. Now just execute this statement. Now create a variable result and get the result using this statement variable. Now what I will do here is I will run a while loop, row equal to result, and I will use fetch associative method. Okay, now here I will use grand total plus equal to then row, and here I will write total price. You can check the table here. This is the cart table, and here you can see the total price, the column. So this is calculated with the quantity of a particular item, and we will get the summation of all the products. So that's why we are written this line of code, and then we will get all the items. So for this I will use this items variable, and we will use like array, and here I will write row and then write item quantity that we have just defined here as item quantity. Okay, now outside of the while loop we can just see by echo, that's grand total, and so let's see first grand total and refresh. So here we are getting okay, so we have some spelling mistake. Prepare. Okay, now just okay, so we have spelling mistake here also. So we are getting the grand total amount. If you go back, and here you can see the grand total amount is 9 lakh. Okay, and if we are here, then you can see the grand total amount is showing 9 lakh. So this is showing fine. Now let's print our items. We are getting the product name or quantity or not. So here you can see we are getting the added product name from the cart and the quantity just beside in a parenthesis. Okay, so we have ordered this Apple iPhone X in 4 quantity, and Huawei 10 Pro 7 quantity, and Mi Note 5 Pro 1 quantity. You can just go back here and just check here in cart Apple iPhone X 4 and Huawei 7 and Mi Note 5 Pro equal to 1. Okay, so you can just view the source code like this. So here you can see we are getting this is an array format, in array format. Okay, so by default this is array, so we can't print in our HTML code, so we have to change in string. So for changing this to string, what we have to do is, let's go here, and here actually we will just delete this 2 line, and here I will just use this all items, and then I will use a PHP implode function. And now what this implode function will do is it will implode the array into a single string. Okay, so here we have to pass the items. Now if you just echo this all items, then you can see what we what we can get in the, okay, so implode item equal to implode. Now just refresh. So now you can see we are getting all the items with quantity in parentheses in a single string. Okay, now we can use this variable to display the product's name in our HTML codes. Okay, so just delete this. Now for designing the checkout page, let's copy all the things that is inside the index.php. Just copy all the things and just paste inside the PHP script code. Okay, now we don't need this coding, so just delete and keep this function load cart item number, and then we will also delete all these things inside the container. So just delete all the things. Now we just leave this nav bar, and here in title write check out. Okay, so just save and go to the browser, refresh. So here you can see the nav bar. Now I will quickly create a form. So for creating a form, let's come inside the container, create a row inside the container and create a column, call lg6, and then padding left and right 4, and then padding bottom 4. Okay, and in row just gives justify content center, and now inside this column we will design the form. So first we will simply display a message in h4 tag and give some Bootstrap class text center text info and padding 2. Okay, now here just write complete your order. Okay, now just go to here and you can see the message. Now just below this h4 tag we will create a jumbotron. So div and just give a class jumbotron and padding 3 and margin bottom 2 and text center. Okay, now inside this jumbotron what I will display first is using h6 I will display products. Okay, so here I will use b tag and products, and okay, products. Now here I will use colon, and then here I will display the all items variable. Okay, and I will just keep some Bootstrap class to this h6 tag like lead. Okay, now just say go to your browser. Now here you can see products, all the added products is showing here. Okay, with quantity and product name. Now we will display the grand total price. So for displaying grand total price we will, before going to display the grand total amount, let's display some delivery charge. If you want to write, you can write here, or you can leave this also. So here I will use lead class and delivery charge just keep this in b tag. Okay, and here you can write free or any amount you want. Now just below this h6 tag I will use h5 tag, and then I will write inside the b tag amount payable. Okay, amount payable. Now here I will use PHP shorthand tag, and I will use number format, and then I will just pass the grand total. Okay, and then 2. Okay, and here also just, so here you can see the amount payable. You can just write total amount payable. Okay, total amount payable 9 lakh. Okay, now what we have to do is just go here and just below this jumbotron, just below this jumbotron, let's create the form. So form and action, leave this blank, and method post and id place order. Okay, you can write any id here. We will use in this Ajax code. Okay, now quickly create form. So first I will create 2 input hidden fields. So input type hidden and name equal to products, and value echo, and here I will display all items. Now create one more hidden field, and here I will display grand total, and just change the name grand underscore total. Okay, now just below this we will design the form. So here I will use div dot form group, and input type text, and name class form control, and then we will use placeholder enter name and required. Okay, so you can see the name, enter name. Now let's copy this form group div and paste. Now I will ask for email, so just change email, and here also email. Okay, now paste. Now this time we will ask for phone, so type till name phone, and here just write phone. So you can see the phone. Now let's create the address field. So for this just paste another form group. Here I will just going to create a text area. So here I will write text area and name address. In id we will use class form control, and column, delete the column and make row 3. Okay, actually give some columns also, like 10. Okay, and give a placeholder enter delivery address here. Okay, and just save, go to your browser. Okay, So we have spelling mistake here. Form control. Now it's looking better. Now let's create a radio for selecting the payment mode. So just below this we will create a heading for in H6 tag, select payment mode. Okay, and just give some Bootstrap class to this heading, text center and lead. Now just below this we will create another form group div, and inside this I will create select and name payment mode p mode, and here I am giving Bootstrap class form control. Okay, now inside this select I will use option. Now first option will be empty and it will be selected by default and it is disabled, and here just write select payment mode. Okay, select payment mode and create another option, and in value COD cash on delivery, cash on delivery. Okay, now another option will be net banking, net banking, and the next one is for cards like debit, credit card. Okay, now save this and remember one thing, here I am not going to implement any payment gateway. I have only showing you how you can easily integrate any payment gateway. If you don't know how to integrate any payment gateway, then you can check my video tutorial series on InstaMojo payment gateway integration using PHP. Just click the I button, or you can also get the link in the description box. So now I am going to create a button. So create another form group div, and here input type submit, name submit, value place order. Okay, and give class button danger and button block. Okay, save this, go to your browser, refresh. So now the form is completed. Now from here you can select the payment mode, and by clicking this place order, we will just, what I will do is we will just store all these value inside the order table. Okay, you can see this is the orders table. So we will store all the customer details with product he purchased, he or she purchased, or total amount he paid in this order table. Okay, so we will use here Ajax to send the request to the server. So before going to send to the server, here I will just assign an ID to this column. So here I will write order. Okay, order, and okay, and in form tag we have assigned an ID place order. Okay, so by using this we will send the request by by this form submission. So here in script tag inside ready function we will write Ajax code for sending request to the server. So here I am targeting the form using place order place order id of the form tag, and here I will use event submit function. Now inside this we will actually just pass an argument e here, and we will use this to prevent default. This will stop page refresh. Okay, now I will use Ajax. So URL will be same action.php. So action.php method same post and data. So we are sending all the form data. So here I will select the form by writing form, and here I will use a method serialize. And I will also send an extra string. So here I will concatenate and action equal to order. Okay, now I will create success function and then function response. Now here what I will do is I will select order that I have just given to the column, an id order, and I will use HTML method and pass response here. Now whatever the response will come back from the server, we will just show inside this row. Okay, this column. Okay, and if the server response will display in this column, then by default this will be automatically hide this form and this details. Okay, so let's code into action.php. So go to action.php, and here let's go below, and here okay, now create a if statement, and using eachset function I will use super global variable post method, and here I am using by action and eachset post action equal order. Now if this is eachset, then we will create some variable for name to store the name, and for email we will write email, and for phone just write phone. Now for products just write products. Okay, now grand total, so create grand underscore total. Okay, now for address we will write address here, and payment mode. Okay, so here we are also p mode. Okay, and let's create an empty variable data equal to empty. Okay, now we will again run a SQL statement, SQL query. So using this statement equal to con prepare, and here we will write insert into orders table, and then here we will write the column names. So first will be name, email, phone, name, email, phone, address, and p mode, products, and then amount paid, amount underscore paid. You can see here in orders table we have name, email, phone, address, p mode, products, and amount underscore paid. So we have written all the column names here. Now write values. Now inside values, how many column names are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have to write 7 times question mark here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we have to bind these question mark placeholders. So using a statement bind param, here we have to pass 7 times as. Okay, and first name, email, phone, then address, then p mode, then products, then a grand total. Okay, grand total. Now what I will do is I will just execute this statement. So statement execute. Now if this is executed successfully, then I will call this data and concatenate with div, and now here inside this div we will use class text center bootstrap class, and inside this div we will use h1 tag to display thank you, and here also I will use class bootstrap class like display 4, and margin top 2, text danger, and text danger. Okay, now just below this h1 tag I will create one more heading, your order placed successfully. Okay, now here also I will give some bootstrap class text success. Okay, now below this we will display the products. So here I will write items purchased, and here I will display the products. So just call the products right here, the products, variable and give some bootstrap class to this class. Now here I will use bg danger for background color and text light for white color of the text, and I will use rounded and padding 2. Okay, now just below this amount you can display all the details like name, email, phone, etc. So here I will display all the things in h4 tag, like your name or pay name, whatever you want to display. Okay, now here just call the name variable, just duplicate. Here I want to display the email, just change email, and here phone, okay. Now I will display the grand total amount here, so just write total amount paid. Okay, now here just display using number format, and then grand total comma 2 for decimal value. After value we will display 20. So now we will display the payment mode, so here write payment mode. Okay, now p mode. So everything is okay now, so we just have to echo this data. So here just write echo and data variable. Okay, now this part is also completed. Now let's try refresh. So we have these items in cart, you can see, and this quantity of the items. Now click on checkout, so we are getting the product with quantity that we have selected. Now let's write the name and email and phone and address. So here I'm writing house number 1, Ranchi, sorry, Lalpur. I'm just writing any random address and I am selecting any one of them like cash on delivery and click on place order. So here you can see the success message, thank you, your order paid successfully, with the items name here and all the details. Now you can also check the table, orders table. So you can see in orders table all the details are stored. Okay, so this is the checkout table. You can easily integrate any payment gateway. You only need two things, that is the product's name and the product price, total price, and you can integrate any payment gateway. If you want to know how to integrate, then you can check my playlist of InstaMojo payment gateway using PHP MySQLi. So you can check in my playlist. I will also give the link of that of the playlist in my description box of this video. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe my